Welcome to the Wealthiest, where you will learn the ins and outs about the world's elite, how they live and how they spend their accumulated wealth. Let's get started. Talking about wealthy celebrities, these 10 female entertainers prove that anything is possible. These pop stars have shown that a person's background is nothing more than a history of the past. They are able to make their way to fame and fortune by conquering all odds and climbing the success ladder using their own 2 feet or, in some cases, ingenuity. Not every rich individual on the planet was born with a golden spoon in their mouth, but there are some people who have made their money with talent, skill, and of course hard work. This is specifically the case with these amazing top 10 female entertainers. Number 10. Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez is a multi-award-winning singer, songwriter, and actress who is arguably one of the most well-known and significant Hispanic musicians of her generation. To say that she is successful in her music career would be a gross understatement. The $400 million net worth that the multi-talented songstress currently possesses has enabled her to enjoy an ultra-luxurious lifestyle that most people can only imagine. Jennifer Lopez, often referred to as JLo, owns additional residences in Miami, New York City, and other locations. But her primary residence is a sizable $65 million estate of 10 bedrooms and 17 bathrooms on 8 acres in Los Angeles' affluent Bel Air neighborhood. Lopez refuses to drive anything less than the best. When looking JLo's extensive car collection, one will see Lopez owns 3 models of Rolls-Royce. They include the Rolls-Royce Phantom, Rolls-Royce Dawn, and Rolls-Royce Ghost, with all 3 combined costing a combined $500,000 in total. She also owns a Bentley Continental GTC convertible worth an estimated $275,000 and a whopping $100,000 Cadillac Escalade. Her complete collection of vehicles is valued at more than $1.5 million. Number 9. Barbra Streisand. The current queen of divas, Barbra Jones Streisand, is listed after her. Born April 24, 1942, Barbra Streisand is one of the few active performers whose career has crossed many generations. Streisand was successful in both acting and music, earning numerous awards including 10 Grammy Awards, 5 Emmys, 9 Golden Globes, and 2 Academy Awards. She is currently worth an astonishing $425 million. Forbes claims that Streisand invested a sizable chunk of this income in a $100 million cliffside house in Malibu. There is a myth that Barbra built a mall in the basement because the home is so extravagant and full of ultimate luxuries. Every automobile she owns or even touches is considered priceless, including the 1959 Bentley S1, whose market value is probably in the tens of millions of dollars. She also owns a 1976 Mercedes 450 SL, which typically fetches well over $30,000. Number 8. Shania Twain. Canada's Shania Twain, the reigning goddess of country pop, has gained notoriety on a global scale. Record sales and royalties from Shania's long musical career are the only sources of her fortune. Shania Twain has won more than 20 accolades, including 5 Grammys, and over 100 million albums have been sold worldwide. She is the 6th best-selling artist in the nation and has a net worth of $410 million. Twain's spectacular 7,000-square-foot waterfront villa in the Bahamas is located on a 1-acre property, has 150 feet of shoreline, and is worth an astounding $13 million and considered to be one of her most lavish estates. Shania Twain also has a staggering array of automobiles, including a $250,000 Ford Thunderbird, a classic 1968 Shelby GT 500 KR, a Jaguar E-Type, a 1970s Chevy Corvette, Dodge Ram 2500, and a charming 1957 Chevy Bel Air. Number 7. Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham quickly gained notoriety in the UK and abroad as a founding member of the Spice Girls, in which the musical group went on to become one of the most well-known female musical groups in the world. She is now thought to be worth an estimated $400 million. You want to understand how that is possible? Well, it's simple, first in part due to having a successful fashion design company and cosmetics line, both which generate the majority of her income. Victoria wed the famous and now retired footballer David Beckham, who has an estimated net worth of $400 million. Number 6. Gloria Estefan. A popular artist with Cuban ancestry, Gloria Estefan, one of the most successful female artists of all time and most popularly known as the Queen of Latin Pop, Estefan has an estimated net worth of $500 million. With that, she has sold more than 75 million albums worldwide and has many investments as a businesswoman. The majority of the Miami Dolphins football franchise and numerous properties across the country are owned by Gloria and her husband Emilio Estefan. Number 5. Beyonce. Beyonce Gazelle Knowles-Carter, also referred to as Queen Bee or just Beyonce, is one of the most successful black entertainers of all time and has a mind-blowing personal fortune of $500 million. She is one of only 2 female artists and entertainers to earn over $100 million in a single year. Beyonce has sold more than 200 million copies of her albums and has had a number of endorsements and sponsorships throughout her current. Early in her career, Beyonce spent $5 million on an oversized Manhattan condo in 2003. She later sold it for $10 million. Queen Bee and Jay would later buy a 13,000 square foot mega mansion. Their magnificent mega mansion is located in the exclusive gated community of Bel Air. Additionally, Beyonce is the sole owner of the highly successful athletic leisure apparel company she named Ivy Park. Listing Beyonce's awards, 29 MTV Video Music Awards and 28 Grammy Awards along with 79 nominations. The majority of Beyonce and Jay-Z's assets are co-owned because they have been married for longer than most people would have expected. She bought a vintage 1959 convertible Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud II for her 25th birthday, which is unquestionably her first and most expensive car to date. Other luxurious vehicles include a Tesla Model S, Ferrari 458, Lamborghini Huracan, an $8 million Mercedes Maybach, and finally a $2 million Bugatti. Number 4. Dolly Parton. So, although Dolly Parton has been a legend for longer than many of you watching have lived, she is still a power to be reckoned with in the country music industry. She received a major break when her song, I Will Always Love You, reached number 1 on the country charts in 1974. Dolly Parton has been inducted into more than 10 different music halls of fame and is worth $600 million. Additionally, she has earned a staggering number of awards in her career including 13 ACMA Awards, 4 AMAs, 4 Billboard Awards, 11 Grammy Awards and dozens of other awards to her name. She owns restaurants and amusement parks in addition to being an active philanthropist. Car collecting is not her thing, but she does own a Chevy Camaro, a Mercedes-AMG GT, and most known her 1997 Cadillac Delegans, which Dolly Parton prefers, has been inducted into a museum in her tribute. Number 3. Celine Dion. Without a question, Celine Dion is the most popular Canadian musician in the entire globe. You don't even need to know or like her music to recognize her because her name is well known as is her amazing voice and musical talent. It should not come as a surprise that she is a skilled businesswoman and philanthropist. She is currently the second best-selling female musician in the United States and has an estimated net worth of $800 million. She can be seen driving her Maybach 52 valued at over $500,000 or her white 1995 Rolls-Royce Corniche convertible. Number 2. Madonna. Madonna, when one hears that name, it can be closely related to her outspoken, contentious, and impassioned attitude. Known at birth, Madonna Louise Ciccone is most known for her musical talents. She has pushed the boundaries of artistic expression in mainstream music and created both controversy and critical acclaim. Madonna has become one of the most well-known and influential musicians of all time. She has also earned the designations of icon, legend, and the undisputed queen of pop. Her place as a legend has been cemented by the excellent songwriting and artistically stunning music videos she has created. The most successful female music artist of all time, Madonna has an incredible net worth of $850 million, and some speculate could be closer to the billion-dollar mark. But who is really counting? Accolades include 3 AMA Awards, 5 Billboard Music Awards, 2 Golden Globes, 7 Grammy Awards, and so many more. Her accumulated wealth allows her the ability to purchase most anything of choice. Most specifically, Madonna's most famous car at the moment is an incredibly rare Maybach 62 Model S that costs an astounding $1.4 million and is highly unlikely to ever be put up for sale. Over the course of her long career, Madonna has had a staggering variety of vehicles such as a Cadillac Escalade, Range Rover SVA, Jaguar XJL, Mercedes S550, and for fun, a Dodge Challenger SRT. Number 1. Rihanna. Rihanna Fenty, the second best-selling female musician of all time, took a chance on herself by foregoing her senior year of high school in order to pursue her musical career. Well, although not encouraged, it sure as heck paid off for Rihanna. The second best-selling female musician of all time, Rihanna had only been singing for a little over 10 years. More than 250 million copies of her album have been sold worldwide. Through her musical success and talents, she would go on to collect 9 Grammy Awards, 13 American Music Awards, 12 Billboard Music Awards, and so many more. The wealthiest female musician in the world is without a doubt Rihanna, with a combined net worth of over $1.4 billion. Under the multi-billion-dollar Fenty brand, Rihanna distributes a range of fashion-related products with vested interest and ownership in Savage X Fenty, Fenty Beauty, and Fenty, a global brand of diversified products and services. Rihanna is definitely one of the wealthiest music moguls and one of the top earners of her time. So there you have the 10 wealthiest female entertainers in the world. Thank you for watching. Please let me know which of these singers is your favorite and why in the comments section. If you find it interesting, watch another video on our channel, The Wealthiest.